All right, people, man. I hope everything is all good now. Let's try this again. All right, let's go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What up, what up, what up, people? Like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Yak Chicago's finest. Big Trace, what's up, little bro? What it do, man? Appreciate you, man. Definitely do. Appreciate you. Man, man, the wife is sitting up in the car, right, this morning, man. This ain't gonna be no real long one. This one just hit me across the chest. I'm like, God damn. It's a sign of I'm getting old as a motherfucker, but it's also a sign of the amount of time I've been doing a lot of productive, making my mark and planting my feet in the sand on a lot of shit. She said, baby, put the one song on. It's a particular song that I got that she's very fond of and probably the best song that I've ever done to her, in her eyes. It's her favorite song. So I put it on, and then I'm actually listening to another song on there. It was a freestyle I had put on this fucking album. And it said the year. It said 98. I'm like, wait a minute, God. I said, wait a minute, I put it out right after my birthday. This September will make 25 years since I put my first full album out. I'm like, whoa, that is a landmark, people. Listen to what I'm telling you, though. It's like, man, it's so serious and for real. And it's like real freaking, you know what I mean? That's like, man, that's a 25-year anniversary, basically. So I have been thinking about re-releasing my two projects I did in Chicago because they got cheated. You know what I mean? The first album I sold, man, my maxi single, I sold about 10,000 units on record. It could have been slightly more or so, but I can't give an exact number. I know it was over 10,000. Then I put the full album out. When I put the album out, we were circulating the album. Then I came to Baltimore and visited my best friend / brother. We had a little movement going up here, and I left it in the stores. So this album got cheated. It actually got cheated. I left this album, and I had it on consignment and everything, and man, all over Chicago, up in Indiana, Wisconsin, man, that whole little Midwest region. It's the full album. It's my time, and that was a hell of an album, man. That was a project. That was a serious, creative project. And it got, you know what I mean? It got lost in the sauce, man, because I left it. Then I did a couple in-store signings and shit like that. But when I came up here with my bro like, man, if my bro needed a nigga, man, I'm in there like swimwear. You know what I'm saying? So man, it got cheated, but this gonna make in 3 months it's gonna make 25 years since I put that CD. Man, I'm like, yo, that's like a real serious and a monumental moment, especially for me, man. It might be downplayed to some of my listeners or viewers or something, but man, I've been chasing this music dream when I was a kid, especially at this time I put this album out. It was so monumental because this was right after my California. It was a couple years after that. You know what I mean? Man, I had, you know what I mean, caught my record deal, got put on hold, got put on the shelf, then just got held, wouldn't let nobody buy me off the label. It was all kind of, man, it was just a lot. My brother has said, fuck rap, he retired. You know what I mean? I go back to Chicago. I'm working. I'm at a tire shop. I'm a tire fucking. I was changing tires, plugging and fucking patching tires, yo. And I'm saying, fuck rap. I hate this shit. Yo. Excuse me, man. This shit is crazy, man. And man, and that man, I ran into a producer while I was at work, ironically. And that man, we hooked up and put them two projects together. But it's actually my two albums. Man, I'm gonna send them to you too, Trace. I'm gonna send you those, yo. I'm gonna send you these two albums, my two solo albums, bro. I did them in '97. I think it was '97, '98. You have to listen to it with an open ear, though. Can't listen to it like you listening to today's music. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's 25 fucking years, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send it to you today. But I'm like, man, 25 years. Do you know how monumental? That's really a monumental moment for me as an artist, for me as a man, everything, man. That was my first project, man. I put it out myself. You know what I'm saying? I wound up, man, and I really go back into it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, I really did that. And that was an accomplishment for me. You know, like when you want some shit and you really want it, and it'd be like within reach, but it'd be hard to get it. To say how you like salivating at the mouth and shit.
I guess when mom comes up, tell her to.
I got you.
Tell her I'm here.
I got you. And it's like, man, that was an accomplishment for me, man. But it got cheated. Cause I wound up putting it. I put it in the stores, and I left it. You know what I mean? I left it in the stores, and I never went back to Chicago. It's fucking crazy. I don't even know who got the money off of them. That type of left it. I just left it, Trace, like real nigga shit. Cause it was crazy, man. But my albums are on and it was crazy. Cause I hadn't heard them in years. My nephew found them on the underground Chicago classics hip hop station. He found my two albums on that motherfucking station I didn't even know existed. You know what I'm saying? And my nephew grabbed them and sent them to me. I hadn't heard these albums in, oh my goodness, 10 years. I don't even know how long, like crazy. But it's like, man, I'm gonna, but Trey, you gotta listen to it just for the art. You know the beats ain't gonna be today's beats and shit, you know what I mean? And we did it, man, I recorded this album in I made a makeshift studio up, bro. My closet was my booth. I had a fucking clothes closet as the booth. I went and got the McDonald's, you know, the cup holders that you put the drinks in at McDonald's? Where you can put 4 cups in there? I went and got about 500 of these motherfuckers, yo. And I stapled them to the walls. That's how I made my closet soundproof. I used the holes in the cup holder to bounce my voice off of each other, the little suctions in there. I used them as soundproof and smothered the noise in the closet, man. But the shit worked. It freaking worked, man. I used the microphone I went and got. You know, if you go in the studio now, they got popper stoppers. It's like to keep so you don't hit and the spitting and shit. Man, I use the stocking, like a woman's stocking, bro. You know what I'm saying? We did the same thing. You know, like real nigga shit, Trey. So you know what I'm talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I gotta try and find my man King D, man. This was the producer of that, man. We just like, man, he did beats. I had the rhymes, and I had a bunch of little niggas, yo. These my little road dogs. Black P Stones, man. The Scandalous Side. That's what they was named. They was named the Scandalous Side. And these was my little ride or dies, yo. But they rap, but I got these little shorties, man, like motivated. They all rapped in the hood and shit, but they was like tight with my little cousins and my little sister, man. And man, I cuffed these little niggas, man, and I really got them sitting. I put them boys in the studio, man. Man, realest one, what up? Man, I put these young boys in the studio, and they develop. I developed these cats, man. And it's like, man, that album, bro, when I say I did that 25 years ago, bro. This coming September, man, I just realized this shit. That's a sign I'm getting old as a motherfucker, for one. But, yo, That's the sound of show. Nigga, I've been spitting this shit forever, nigga, and I'm still tighter than a lot of these niggas, yo. Fuck out of here. I ain't been, yo, this I didn't even, I'm gonna do I'm gonna play the, man, I'm gonna play that album all the way through its entirety. And I'm just gonna, man, I'm gonna commentate through the songs, man. This is the 25-year anniversary for that album, and I didn't even realize it to just fucking now, yo. Cause I'm like, what? This is crazy, yeah. But it's, man, it's a blessing. But it shows, man, the dedication. You know what I mean? The dedication that I had to this craft of mine. You know what I mean? It's like, man, everything I did for probably up to, I would say, 2023 to probably about 2014. I can't say 14. Probably about 2010. Yeah. Revolved me doing something with some music. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. If I hustle, if I got a kid, come on, woman, stop, man. God damn. I gotta kill your brand. I'm getting that boy off so I can go to the fucking studio. So I can build a studio. So I can start a label. Everything I did revolved around my music. That's how dedicated I was to it. That's how, man. That's how that was my life, man. My music was my freaking life. That just saved me from death in penitentiary for probably 20 plus years. So like for real. Cause I was, man, I'd have cheated. Man, I'd have felt cheated if I'd have got locked up at that time and not did my fucking music. You know what I mean? Chill, Will, what up? Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate everybody stepping in, man. But I'm sitting there listening to it, and I said 98 to 99, I'm on the same. I'm like, whoa. I put that fucking album out in 1998, September 98. This year will be 25 years, man. And I'm like, man, my wife said, wow, baby. And she been talking to me like lately. She's been telling me like, baby, why don't you call some distributors or something and remaster those two albums and put them out as like a greatest hits or something. And she been talking about the last 5 or 6 months. She been pressing me on this shit. And I ain't even think about this. This shit'll be 25 years since I put that It's My Time album out. I didn't even realize it's a sign I'm getting old as a motherfucker. Yes, but I'm great shape. Still I'm wise. My marble still sharp as a tack. But man, I'm a historian in this shit as well, man. That's what I'm basically trying to say. You feel me? It's like, man, I'm gonna put something together, man, and let that album be heard, man. That album got cheated. It really did. It was a well put together project with limited funding. You know what I mean? So I was working at a tire shop, bro. And I put that album out. And my checks every week, man. I was half going to the house with the kids, half going to this motherfucking music. I did that, man. I used to bust my ass. Overtime up the ass just to split this check down the middle so I could stay going in the studio and still take care of the kids with the crib and shit. That's how dedicated I was to it. You know what I'm saying? For real. And that album got cheated, man. I put it out, I released it. Then I came to Baltimore, man, and I never went back. I left it in the fucking stores. Shit was crazy. And so that album actually got cheated. I cheated the growth of that album, man. But what it did was, I mean, taking those little young boys from Scandalside, Benzarelli, Maya Lansky, Santucci, Butter, Albino Cass, damn. Who was, shit. Man, there was so many of them little motherfuckers, yo. They was called the Scandalside. They was some black pea stones. Little young cats, but they was riders, man. They was my little sliders, man, for real. But I kept their ass out of all kind of shit. They was rappers in the neighborhood, but my sister and my cousin them knew them. So when I cuffed these kids, though, they weren't kids. They was younger than me, but they was young adults. You know what I mean? Shit, if I was 25, 26, they might have been 18-ish, somewhere in the 18, 19 or something. So I'm like, man, but what it did was out of 3 of them stayed on that music, man, and I really made them believe in themselves as far as doing that music and shit. You know what I'm saying? And Benzarelli still called me, man, and you know what I mean, hit me up on Facebook and shit. Like, man, everything you do, man, check this out, big bro, how this was sound, Yak. Benzarelli's actually the one gave me the name Yak. It used to be Maniac. Vizzarelli, one of my young boys. He actually, man, started calling. He was the first person to start calling me Yak. Like, you know what I mean? Like real nigga shit. But this year, like 25 years, man. I'm like, damn. I'm gonna do something with it. I'm gonna let the people hear it. I'm gonna bless them. My wife been telling me, she be like, man, baby, I think you should remaster it so you can clear it up, but it has some clarity to it. Cause man, it was a makeshift studio I had. Man, when I tell y'all, man, man, the studio had more shit than my bedroom, nigga. That's how dedicated I was, yo. Swear to goodness. How many relationships I ended because of fucking rap? Go get the pussy or rap. Think I'm going to rap tonight. Then I'm gonna go get the pussy. Yo, you know what I mean? Excuse my language, people. You know how many, man, rap was that was my world, yo. Like for real. Nothing came in. That was my kids might, to be honest, my kids might have had a slight advantage over rap, but they would be it. Nobody else would, yo. That was my life, yo. But that shit kept me alive. That shit kept me going harder. That shit kept me hustling harder. That shit kept me more focused and determined. That shit kept me sharp, always paying attention to all the bullshit I was doing. So I didn't wind up in the fucking penitentiary. So you know what I mean? It actually, man, that shit saved my life. I ain't gonna do bullshit. But man, just stay tuned. You know what I mean? I just wanted to, man, chop it up with y'all for a minute. That was kind of like, damn. That threw me for a little loop, man. I'm like, damn, 25 years, that shit, man. And my first full complete album I did, man. So it's monumental for me, you dig? So man, I'm just tapping in a minute, though. You know what I mean? Trades, I'm gonna send you them too, bro. You gotta listen to it with an open ear, bro. Little bro, you got to hear it with a. You can't think about how no motherfucking Lil Durk never sound a day or nothing. You know what I'm saying? this was some MIDI production done on our own, some hood to hood, but it's a project for your ass, yo. That shit was hard. Some of them songs still hard to say. I got some classic hits on this album, bro. When I say some songs that still is some Chicago anthems as we speak today, bro. I cheated that fucking album, man. I really did. I did it no justice. I heard it. This could have been one of them. I should have been looked at as one of, like Twista. I know y'all heard of Twista, right? I was doing that shit for Chicago before them niggas, before Comedy. You know what I'm saying? Before Jeezy. Think I was the first nigga in Chicago really spitting like that, bro. I swear to goodness. I swear to man, and I can find music to prove this shit. They better stop playing with me around here and give me my motherfucking recognition. Fuck that. I'm coming to kick the door in and take my shit. Straight up. Some bullshit, yo. They ain't trying to acknowledge that a nigga one of the goats. I said it, you motherfucking right. One of the goats, nigga. Man, but I'm just tapping in with the people, man. I appreciate y'all. Chill, Weird Trades. You already know, real as one. Anybody catch it later, man? I'm just having a flashback, man. Shit, 25 years, man. My first full album that I put out. 25th anniversary this coming September, man. I'm gonna do something with it, man. Play it on here, explain to the people what I was going through with each and every one of those songs. You feel me? So, man, I definitely appreciate everybody, you know, real talk. So, man, everybody, man, I always show love, man. Cutthroat, man, appreciate you tapping in. I definitely do, man. It's like, man, I'm about to go get something to eat with the wifey, but and listen to this fucking album, man. This will be 25 years. That's an accomplishment. That was one of my biggest accomplishments up to that point in my life. You know what I mean? I was real satisfied, real proud and happy and all of that good shit when I put that album out, man. So, yeah, this coming September, 25th anniversary. Maniac. It's my time, the first full complete album that I put out, man. And that was, man, that was an accomplishment there, man. For real. Got about 17 songs on that boy, too. I ain't even cheat the people. Nigga, I gave him like 17 bangers. For real. Like, no joke. I wasn't even cheating with the 6, 7 songs. I gave them niggas 17 songs. What? Like, for real. And ain't no fillers on there. Each one of them motherfuckers got a story to it. Hey, some bangers. That's what I tell you, Trey. That's what I tell you. Man, but I appreciate y'all, man, always, man. Nothing but love, nothing but respect, man. Everybody keep doing whatever you got to do to become greater. Fuck greater. You feel me? I want to see all us win, man. And all us motherfuckers meet up, do a big-ass cookout / drink fest and smoke out. And, man, laugh like a motherfucker as we record and blow the YouTube streets the fuck up. You dig? Straight up. That's the type of shit I be thinking about. You heard? For real, man. So everybody, man, I hope all you have a good one, man. I appreciate everybody that tap in. Never take it for granted if it's one or if it's 1 million. They gonna get the same old yak. You feel me? So, man, I appreciate y'all. I really do, man. Like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Yak, Chicago's finest. Gangsterism, baby. Appreciate it. We out here. Oh, man, shit to do. That crazy. One.